Well, hello, friends. Jeremy Knight here with a quick update about some really exciting things that are happening here at St. Paul's and things that are happening very soon, things on the horizon. It is about to kick into a higher gear around here as August is now upon us. That means school is returning. Many folks that have been traveling will be making their way back home to us, and so stay tuned. We have lots and lots of incredible things to make sure you're aware of. The first is just a reminder that this upcoming Sunday is Family Worship Sunday. For us, that means that our children that are older than nursery age will remain with us in worship. And then we'll be able to end our time together in celebrating the sacrament of Holy Communion. This draws us and remembers us, of course, to the depth of God's great love for us through Jesus Christ. Gives us a foretaste of the kingdom, draws us closer to one another, and does so many incredible things for our souls and our spirits. And it is a command that Christ gave us. He said, take and do these things to remember him. And so we come with anticipation to the table together this week as we celebrate that sacrament. I just remind you of that because family worship is a big deal for us. We proclaim and who we are, core to who we are, is how we seek to fulfill the mission of making disciples, and that is by being a community and connecting generations. And so this one Sunday a month, our children remain with us. That means that we adapt to that reality. So parents, please, 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 let me say it as many times as you need to hear it. We want you and your children here. It does not matter if they have to get up. It does not matter if they have to get up and move around. We understand that they wiggle. We understand that they may not have the best volume control. That is part of what it means to live in community. So please, please know that they are welcome. And we adapt and we celebrate their presence and your presence with us. Then a new month also means a new special offering. So in our everyday offerings, which we tend to change month by month, we will shift in the month of August, and we will collect food items, shelf-stable food items, please, to be collected this month. That will be sent to our dear friends at Forest United Methodist Church, which is east of here on Highway 40. They do a really excellent job of helping feed our neighbors that are in their particular area. And so we really, really want to support their work, and we've done that several times now, and we have decided to make that a consistent part of our everyday offerings. And so for the month of August, please bring shelf-stable food items that can be delivered to Forest United Methodist Church and their food pantry at the end of this month. In the coming weeks, some things to make sure you're aware of if you're not already. August the 9th, which is not this Sunday but next, will be what we commonly call around here Back to School Sunday. And so in that service, we're going to ask that all of our administrators, our teachers, and our students that are returning back to the classroom will be in attendance. We'll have a special time of prayer over this school year and over all of those wonderful folks that both receive and facilitate the gift of education in our community. And so we're going to have a special time for that on August the 9th. I pray that you would come and that our little ones, our children, big kids alike that would bring their backpacks, will have a special tag if they would like one that they can affix to their backpack or keep inside of it as a reminder that we, as this family of faith, will be praying with and for them in this school year. On the 16th, which is 2 weeks from this week, the Sunday, just to make sure you're aware of these dates, that day on the 16th, Adult Sunday School will return, 8:30 a.m. in the Fellowship Hall. And then at 9:30, we have a special breakfast that is for all of those that serve or would like to serve with our children's ministry. So we have a wonderful team of folks who are on a rotation that help with our children's church ministry, which is so incredibly vital here at St. Paul's. That is our really one time that we get to really spend time with our children and help teach them incredible lessons and share Bible stories with them. We are always looking to expand that group, so please hear me. Whether you have been serving with that ministry for some time and will continue to, or you're interested in serving with that ministry in the future, please be at this very special breakfast, 9:30 a.m. on Sunday the 16th. And I don't want to get into all of the things, but we have a lot of really interesting, wonderful, and dynamic things that we are planning right now that will be revealed in the coming weeks that we're going to need your responses and your signups for. So please stay tuned to those things. We look forward to all God has in store for us in this upcoming season that we are now on the doorstep of at St. Paul's United Methodist Church. All right. This Sunday, we will wrap up our Summer in the Spirit series, and we will hear probably what many of you will find, I hope that many of you find, a very, very loving and profound passage of Scripture. If you'd like to read ahead, I would encourage you to do so. You will hear us read for the sermon, for its context, the entire chapter of 2 Corinthians 4. So the fourth chapter of 2 Corinthians. Some of you may be drawn to certain lines of that particular chapter, especially the one that talks about how we hold the gift of God like a treasure in jars of clay. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful passage of encouragement that comes in a very special time and a very special moment, both in the author's life, as the author is really writing with a specific purpose, of course, but also those that received it. We'll examine it together. We'll listen to it and trust that in community and with God's help through the Spirit will reveal something beautiful to us in our worship as we center in on that beautiful, encouraging letter, instructional letter from 2 Corinthians chapter 4. This will be our final sermon for our summer series, and then we will begin something new and exciting next Sunday, which I can't wait to tell you about in the coming days. All right? Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Grateful for you all, as always. And just so grateful for what God is doing in and through this particular place, St. Paul's United Methodist Church. God is up to something, as God always is. And so I'm grateful that I get to be a small part of that in this season, and pray that you will continue to do so as well. All right? Grace and peace to you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.